Hello Goblins. It's Chris, Eldritch Pipes. Smoking a blend I haven't smoked for ages. It's see that, Baron's Navy Flake. Really lovely blend. In fact, I think I went through a phase of trying to seek out all the navy blends I could find. I know I've got in the back of the cellar some navy cut McClelland blend. Just like that rum topping, it's really subtle, but the sweetness and that heady something that it gives it, I really appreciate it. The McClelland flakes are always really lovely as well, so neat and sort of uniform. Just the way they make them. What a busy week it's been. Resin to make, cult meetings to attend to, souls to ensnare, but I've also found time to make some pipes. So this week's pipes is a little early because I've actually finished all the pipes that I'm going to be making this week. One is a commission, that will be the first one I show you. The next one is available, and it's been one that I've been trying to get done for a little while, but I've finally got around to it and finished it. So let's take a look. This one is Edward Way's commission, so this will be heading off to Singapore in the next day or two. When I first made this shape, I have made it once before, only once before. I called it a pencil shank cutty. But because my cutty bowl is so stylized, he called it a tulip, and I think I might stick with that. You'll see. The other thing is that it kind of fits in. If you saw the Four Horsemen pipe set, I think he wished he'd had one of those pipes, because this pipe in style and finish could have fit in with that set. You'll see why. So, here's a black sandblast. You can see pencil shank. So this is the same style of shank that's on the Slender Man. So carbon fibre runs through the shank for support. Which is a black sandblast, like the Four Horsemen set recently. Really nice little detail on the rings. Features the gold Cumberland. Let's get you there, glinting away there. And gold leaf rim. This one, I don't know if other people do this, but with these kind of like delicate bowls, I like to do a conical chamber, if you can see that. So it kind of narrows as it gets to the bottom. It just means that stops the pipe getting hot, too hot. So rather than because obviously about halfway down the chamber is when a pipe normally starts to get pretty hot. And on this shape, there's actually a nice bit of meat around the middle, and also the chamber is tapering inwards, so that helps the pipe to stay cool, which is what you want. So there you go. An Eldritch tulip in black and gold with gold leaf rim and gold Cumberland stem. pop him safely away. This pipe, this next one, is available. It's a collaboration between me and Aidan Hesselwood, and it was when all the guys came over and he was showing us how to drill freehand. So this is my first freehand drilled pipe. It's Aidan's briar, and he rough shaped it, and then I drilled it, refined the shape, sandblasted, stained, and did the stem. Now the stem is unique for me. It's I had a little bit of leftover Sam limited edition Cumberland, actual Cumberland, as in vulcanized rubber, and I thought this would just fit perfectly on this pipe. You'll see why. And so this is the first pipe made with vulcanized rubber that I've made in years. In some ways it was kind of pleasant to go back to that material for a change. Oh, we're still going. So, in the last couple of videos, you'll have seen me saying, I'm going to finish this pipe. I think I've said it at least 2 or 3 times, and now I have. So, this came out, in my opinion, very nicely. It's a chocolate and yellow contrast blast. Loads of ring detail on the blast, and the straight grain detail on the contrast. That's why I really love contrast blast, because you get the best of both worlds. The sandblast brings out the ring grain, and the contrast blast brings out the straight grain. So it's a long shanked Dublin. Again, the straight grain in the contrast blast, but you can see the ring grain detail on the blast. Loads of detail. I don't believe I've ever made, apart from the Slender Man, which is probably the longest shanked pipe that I make. I've never made anything like this before. This is really, it's quite cool. Some lovely plateau on top, pretty deep bowl. And this is the Sam Cumberland. So it's kind of like a brown and chocolate and cream. Is that the best way to call it? There you go. This fellow is 7 inches long. I think it weighs about 53 grams. 53 or 54 grams. Pretty deep chamber. He is available. If you are interested, you can contact me on the social medias, Instagram or Facebook, something like that. Or you can also email me. I'll put the email address down below, but it's devilsreef@gmail.com. Email me and we can have a chat. Alright, so that's this week's pipes. I feel like I need a little jingle for this week's pipes. So there you go. Okay, I'm not sure when I'll be back. Certainly for the next Listen with Eldritch Magnus Archives episode. So if you're with me for that, I will see you then. If not, it may well be for the next This Week's Pipes. Alright, till next time, take it very easy, your loyal pipe maker.